First of all, I don't sit on the bonnets, I lean on the headlights. So everybody who's saying, oh, don't sit on bonnets, I don't. I've been in the job for 48 years. I don't need you to tell me where to sit. Thank you. New into stock, Ford Fiesta 1 litre EcoBoost Titanium X. It's a 5-door, it's got the EU6 engine, 999cc, 2015 on a 15 plate, 47,583 miles, and the fuel economy, which is extremely good. Urban 53.3, extra urban 76.3, and combined is 65.7. 0 to 60 time of 11.2 seconds, top speed of 112 miles per hour out of a 99 brake horsepower engine, and it's a 9-valve. It's a 3-cylinder 9-valve engine. Road tax is free as well, so it doesn't really get much better. Really well spec, nice car, lovely to drive. I'll just show you around it. Big chrome Ford grille, which is not dissimilar to an Aston Martin grille, so that's pretty good design. Multi-spoke alloys. We've got the chrome bright work around the windows, rear privacy glass. Got the integrated rear tailgate spoiler. Just there, that's the reversing camera lens. Quite a bit of room in the boot. Back seats fold 60/40. Got a rear load cover, and we've also got reversing sensors as well if the reversing camera is not enough for you. It's a bit squeaky there. Right. Once you put the rear headrest up, there's enough room for an adult in the back. There you go, that's better. But it's just been polished, so it's a bit squeaky on my jeans. So, kind of a leather effect. I don't think it's real leather. Leather effect. Seat outer bolsters, and then this pattern cloth in the centre. Same leather effect up the backrest here, makes it just a bit harder wearing. There's 3 rear inertia reel belts, Isofix child seat anchor points. Really nice, plenty of headroom. I have got my seat a long way forward here. I did move it forward before I got in. I didn't think you'd want to hear me groaning. So, but it's really nice. Lovely and clean in the back here. We've got this nice contrasting stitching all around the leather effect. It really is a nice and well spec little car. I'll just take you for a ride in it. So it's keyless entry and keyless go, remote locking as well if need be, but just put this key anywhere you want there, and then there's a starter button. That's it, foot on the clutch. Put my seat belt on and take you for a ride here. One thing to notice though, little display on the dash there, very good idea. You've got reversing camera. It's only a small thing, but it really helps. And from this button here, those 4 buttons there correspond to any instructions on the bottom of the screen. So from there, if need be, you can actually zoom in. So level 1, level 2, level 3. That you can. It's a shame I can't jump out and show you, but anyway, you can zoom in. I'll just put that back to 0. And take you for a drive in it. Before I go, just let me find that. There you go. So height and reach adjustable steering wheel. We've got height adjustable seat, just get a bit lower down. And also, let's just have a look. Let's set the mirrors before we set off. Just had them set so I wouldn't catch the curb when I was filming. Reversing. So here we go. Now, less than 1,000 cc. The engine noise is quite funny, really, because it sounds like a cross between a V6 and also an old Beetle air-cooled engine, but it's got some poke in it. It really has. The gearing's probably just right as well. Usual Ford gearbox, very, very slick. Nice change, light clutch. It's, you have to get the gears right, but when you think about it, only being a 1000cc engine, then it's pretty understandable, really. It's all about the gears. Listen to that. I mean, that sounds really good. for a 1 litre engine. We've got no vibrations here, no noises. It's reasonably windy today in the UK, no wind noise. Really, really nice, very smooth car. So I could just do with it a little bit. I could do with getting lower down. There we go. A bit more comfortable. A little armrest there with space inside. It feels like a lot bigger car. Fiestas are very, very good. That was the seat. I'd moved it back and it hadn't quite clicked in place properly. I do like the sound of that engine when you give it a few revs. We've also got, as I say, it's really good specification. Keyless entry and keyless go. It's got heated front screen, which is an absolute must in any car, really, I think. In the UK it is anyway. We've got nice sports seats, half leather or pleather as some of them call it. Let's make sure nobody's coming through late. Yep, we're away. Or that people can actually get in the right lane and not straddle too. I don't know. Usually when those lights change you can go straight through here. I think I need to be wary of this guy in front. I'm going to slot in here, I think. I say it always gets crowded around the corner, then people do suicidal things like that Clio guy and cause all sorts of carnage. Just doesn't feel like a 1 litre. When I think back to the old Fiesta 1 litres and the old Nova 1 litres, we had a saying in the motor trade, which I can't repeat here, but it meant they weren't very powerful. And now, I suppose they're all you could possibly need, really. Here we've got a 12 volt socket and an auxiliary in. It does have Bluetooth hands-free, and it's also got Bluetooth audio streaming. It's a really good radio, and CD. And on this right hand side we've got volume controls and hands-free controls or voice activation, but I never use the voice activation because it never recognises my voice, and it's not just Fords, it's virtually everything. I don't know why, but it will not recognise my voice or gives me the wrong instructions all the time. So it's quicker to flipping pull off the motorway and program something by hand than it is to do it by voice activation. So here we go, we're nearly at 70, let's just see. So on, and then set. We'll just increase the speed using the plus button there. There we go, 70 miles an hour. Stupid boy, get in fifth. 70 miles an hour in fifth. Right, so just one more touch should get us to dead on 70. There we go. Just less than 2,500 revs, which isn't bad really. These small engines, they don't have a sixth gear. You'd probably, if they did, you'd probably never get out of fourth really, running out round town. But it is a lovely little car. Always feel very, very sporty, the Fiestas. Make me think back to the old XR2 days. The Fiesta STs, really, really sporty cars to drive, nice cars. Your instrument display there, rev counter on the left, information display in the centre, at the top, fuel gauge centre bottom, and then your speedo. Check the wipers, rear wipers working fine. Front wipers good too, I think. Nothing like early indication, Barry. Yep, I'm officially old, indicating about 3 miles before my turn off. Nice comfy seats built up at the side, sports seats hold you in place. Great driving position. Down. Our progress is blocked again by other cars and a little slow car in front of this S5, a Kia Picanto. Absolutely superb steering. It's outmaneuvering this Vito van behind me. How good's that? Now we've got a Toyota something or other, Auris, Yaris, whatever, holding everybody up in the outside lane. Oh, so you undertake me and then pull out in front of me. Thank you. In a space that wasn't there. No doubt the Toyota Yaris is still there holding everybody up. So this guy never had any intention of carrying straight on. He was turning right, but he decided to undertake. And now he's in 2 miles an hour. seemed so important for him to get in front back there, but now we'll give him some time to go. So as I say, indicators on the left there, wipers on the right, your electric door mirrors are there, your power electric windows, that works. Yep, that's working. Everything there is working. You probably want to get out of the way, and now there's another car. Just want a bit of room so we can go around these bends and show you the steering. Okay, here we go. Just a quick flick of the steering wheel, changes directions. So good, no noises, no cracks or groans or moans from any of the suspension parts. As you would expect, the car's lovely, really. Not sure what that was. The acceleration's very, very good on it. As I say, when I think back to the asthmatic 1 litre engines from my day, it really is a pleasant surprise. And Ford were nice enough to lend me one of the new ones, brand new one, a few months ago, and I really enjoyed driving that. So it wasn't a dissimilar colour either. I think that was I'm sure it was magnetic grey. That was an STX line. Hopefully, a lot of the people that watch this YouTube channel, we only sell, or up to now, we only sell used vehicles. I'm hoping to affiliate with a new car supplier and a new car supplier that gets you the best deals. So if it's not a used car you're looking for, we get 500,000 views at the moment. It's going up as well, 500,000 views a month, 90,000 on Pinterest, I think. So in the near future we should be able to at least recommend a new car supplier and make sure that you get a good deal. Just lately I've had a few dealings with people who've bought new cars, and to say they've been ripped off probably isn't the word, but sold things that they don't need and will never use, and it's just really another profit centre for the new car dealers, which I don't begrudge. They've got loads of expenses, but I don't particularly like the way they sell them. It's an assumed close. They assume you're going to get it. They assume that you'll be too polite to say, I don't want that, take it off my invoice. So if you want it, all well and good. If you've done your research and you want to buy it, then fine. But as I say, my girlfriend went into a garage on her own. I couldn't make it, and came out with a quote with £1,700 worth of accessories on that she didn't need, would never use, and were a waste of money. Little did the salesman know that she's probably more switched on about cars than they were. But that's it. It was a reasonable experiment. They lost the deal through being stupid and greedy. So I'll finish the test drive there anyway. And as I say, don't forget, if you're on ggcars.co.uk, just click on the shop and have a look, see if there's anything there. Father's Day is coming up in the UK. There's lots of ideas, lots of car-related products, and there's lots of products that will help. Thanks for indicating, cyclist man. And then they wonder why people pull out in front of them. So yeah, lots of things that make you easier to buy a used car, easier to buy a new car, and then keep your used or new car on the road with tyres, spare parts, all that sort of stuff. Just give us a go. And thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe as well.